Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, my name is Lawa Tunde Ridwan, aka Slim Read, the owner of Slim Read Graphics. So I welcome everyone to this 5 days free class. So in this class, I'll be introducing you to the Pixellab application, the design basis in terms of color selection and mixing typography and work space settings, as well as how to make flyer design. So the first thing is introduction to Pixellab. So let us go to our Play Store and download our Pixellab application. So if you are using an iPhone, you won't be able to download the Pixellab application on it because we don't have it there. So this offer is only for those that are using Android. So I have already installed the Pixellab on my phone, and that's why I'm having this open here. Assuming you've not installed it, then instead of this open, you will have install. Then you click on install, and after installation you can open. So this Pixellab is what you'll be using to design whatever you want on your phone. Just like you can use the CorelDRAW to design any form of graphics with the on your PC. So you can also use this Pixellab to design any form of graphics with your smartphone. And mind you, there is no limit to what this Pixellab can do. It only depends on your expertise. So you can use this Pixellab to design anything and go ahead to print it out. I've designed ID card with this Pixellab, I've designed certificates and many other things. So you too, you can try that. So you see that there is no barrier or limitation to what your Pixellab can do for you. So this is how the interface of the Pixellab, this is how it looks like. This is how the interface of the Pixellab looks like. So you can see we have these blue parts. This is our workspace, and this is the lower part. So in order to make it easier, I will just divide this interface into I will divide it into 4 parts. So the first one, this part is the first part, is the number 1. This part is the number 2. This is the number 3. While this is number 4. So in this class, I only focus on these 2, segment 1 and 2. So in the next class, I will drop the video that will talk about the 3rd and the 4th segments. So on this first segment, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 5 icons: the plus icon, the memory card icon, the share icon, the quotation icon, and the colon icon. So we are going to start with the plus icon. If you click on this plus, you can see that we now have other things such as text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery and draw. So let us take this one after the other. If you click on text, that means you want to input some things to your workspace. Maybe you are designing and there's need for you to type something. So by the time you click on new text, so you are going to have this on the workspace. So you can just click on this hey, capital letter hey here. Click on it, then you'll be able to edit it. So you click on this edit, then you can type whatever you want. So for example, let's say Slim Read Graphics. Okay, now you can see that before we have the new text on a straight line, but immediately I typed Slim Read Graphics, the graphics has now moved to the lower part of the Slim Read. You can easily adjust that by using this this cycle over here, you are going to drag it towards the right side. This is the right side. This is the right side over here. Why this is the left side? This is the right, this is the left. So you drag it towards the right side. You can see that the graves are smooth in front of the slim reed. And if you want to reduce the size of this slim reed graves, you do that from here, this cycle here. You are going to drag it towards the right side. If you drag it towards the right, that means you are decreasing the size. And if you drag it towards the left side, that means you are increasing the size. And also at the lower part, you can see that we have this that looks like half of a cycle. You use that to rotate. If you want to rotate any object or any text on your screen, you use that to do that. Okay, so that's that on new text. That's that on text. So current date. If there's need for you to add date to your design, and you don't want to type, you can just click on it, then the date will pop up. Today's date is 14/3/2023. So that's why I'm having it here. So you can just place it wherever you want on your workspace. So stickers, we are familiar with stickers. Whenever we are chatting on our WhatsApp or Facebook, we normally use stickers. So in this application, we also have stickers that we can use, and these are the stickers that we have. And even this stickers aspect is divided into three. We have the sticker plus, the normal stickers, and the emojis. So you see these stickers, it depends on what you want to use them for. You can just, for example, this, assuming you are designing a certificate, you can use this. There is a part that you need to place this. You can just use this, or maybe you are designing any other thing and you want to write maybe big offer or 80% discount. You can just write it on this thing. So it depends on what you are using it for. If you click on this emoji, you can see we have different emojis. You can see that that thing has changed. Assuming I don't want it to change, I'll have marked it from here. Then I will have to come back to you can see now that I'm having another sticker here. So you see this sticker plus, you can see that it has crown. It is only accessible for those that have upgraded their Pixellab to premium package. If I click it now, can you see what I'm having here? It asks me to upgrade with 1080 naira. Although there are some Pixellab applications that if you click on the sticker plus, all the available stickers will pop out. Those Pixellab, they've been hacked, so they have additional features that this particular Pixellab don't have. I also have those Pixellab, but for the sake of this class, I have to uninstall them and use the one that is easily accessible to avoid any distraction. So let us continue. Aside the sticker, we have shapes. We are all familiar with shapes. You know, we have different shapes. We have circle, rectangle, triangle, square. So in this case, we have the square here. You can change it to any type of shape that you want. Just click this. If you click on it, you can see we have love, we have star, and others. Just click on, let me see, okay, let us use star as a star boy. So we need to use star. So this star. You can also increase the size and you can decrease the size. Also, if you want to make the star, if you want to make it flat vertically, you will drag this part. You drag it towards the right side. And if you want to make it flat or horizontally, that means you drag this down. Can you see it now? So it depends on how you want it. You can also adjust the shape from this lower part. We also have additional features here. For example, the opacity. This opacity is used for let me say it works like a transparency. If we are decreasing the opacity, the star will be fading away. By the time you reach this arrow, you see that you can no longer see the star again. So you can set this. It depends on what you are designing and how you want it. You can also change the color. You can see now. So I'll put it in this color. Then aside that, you can also set your stroke. This stroke works like a border. Can you see? I have increased the stroke to 55 and that's the highest. And you can see how the star is looking like. It is surrounded with a black line across the edges. So you can also reduce the opacity of the stroke, just like you can reduce the opacity of the star. You can also reduce the opacity of the stroke. Can you see now? I drag to 0. You can see that I can no longer see the stroke again. If I increase it back, so aside that, you can also add color to this stroke. You know, it's in black form. You can is in black color. You can change it to any other color that you want. So let us leave it in this. Okay, I'll use this. So the edges of this star, you can see it is somehow round. If you want to make it pointed, just use this. You can now see that those edges are now pointed. And if you don't want it to be pointed, you can just click on this. You can see it. It is as if they've cut the pointed part away. So aside that, you can also make the stroke to become blurry. Can you see it now? So it depends on how you want your shape to look like. You want to increase, you drag from here, just like I already explained. So aside the shape, you also have from gallery. If you want to import anything from your gallery, for example, you want to import this man here, just click on it, and before you can import, you can make some settings. Maybe you want it to be in round, but we are going to leave it the way it is here. So let's just click on it. So you can see that the man is now here. If you drag from here, that means you are trying to increase the size of this man. And if you want this man to become flat, just like I already explained earlier, you drag from this part here. Can you see now? And if you want to make it to become flat horizontally, you can see now. It depends. All this depends on how you want your object to look like. You also have draw. You want to draw anything with your hand, just click on that part, then you draw. So before you can draw, you need to do some settings here. If you want the inside of your drawing to be filled, just click on this, then you draw. Can you see now? Can you see? And if you want to erase, you click on this eraser, then you clean. You can increase the pen so that it will clear. Oh, sorry. So you just click on this round arrow to start afresh. Okay, if you want whatever you are drawing to be in dashed line, just click on it, increase the size, then you draw it and see. So if you want it to have neon effect, so just draw. Can you see the neon effect is as if it is blurry? You can see how it is looking like. So you can just set it whatever you want. You can also change the color or whatever you want to draw. So you just cancel it. So that's that on this plus icon. This part that looks like a memory card, if you click on it, that means you are trying to save your work. You can save as image and as project. If you are saving as image, that means you want whatever you've designed to be on your phone. So by that, you can send to your client, or you can post to your WhatsApp or any other platform. If you are saving as project, that means you want to save your work on this application that you are using. It won't save on your phone. It will rather save on this application. For example, you can save as image and at the same time save as project. You can save as project in order to have the copy. Even after you close your Pixellab for like 5 days, open it back, you will still be able to have access to your work. You just need to go to this part, you click on it, then you press my project here. So you are going to see your work. So this part, the sharing icon, if you want to share your work, maybe to Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, WhatsApp, Instagram and others, just click. Or you want to save your work as well, you can just do that from this part. Now this quotation icon, if you want to write any motivational quotes and you don't know what to write, you can just come down to this part. We already have some motivational quotes here that you can easily use. You can see now, it is always too early to quit. So that's that. And aside that, you can also set, maybe you want it to be in French language or English language, you can just set it. Aside motivation, we still have success, friendship, happiness, inspiration and others. So just click on the one that you want. So this dot here, if you click on it, you can see use image from gallery. If you click on use image from gallery, that means you want to change the background that we have here. You can see that this background that we have here is default template. So if you want to have another background, you just click use from image. If you click on it, then you select, let me use this man here again. You know that this one, it has white background compared to the one that I imported earlier. I have removed the background, the former one. I have removed the background of the former one, but here there is still background. If you click on it, can you now see that we now have the background as this? So you can still change the background back by clicking on this thing. Then color, you can now select any color that you want, and you can see that immediately I imported this image, the size of the background, it has changed. You can still set that from this image size, so don't worry, you are going to reach there. So this is full screen. That if you are designing and you want to check what you've designed, you can just click on that full screen to see if there is need for you to do any correction. And if you want to go back, you click here. So use image from gallery, from camera, just like we use image from gallery to as our background. You can use image from camera as your background. I won't be doing that, so you can practice that yourself. Export image. Export image is as if you want, you want to save your work. If you click on it, that means you are trying to save that work to your phone, to your phone. So this image size, you know that this is not how the image size looks like before. It's because I imported this man earlier. That's how the size changed from the normal size to this. So you can still set it back. Come to this image size. The default image size is 1280 by 1280. Just click on OK. You can now see that we are now having it back. So if you want to design, image size also matters a lot. Image size matters a lot. Whatever you are designing, you need to know the size that you want that design to be. If you want it to be in a size that you'll be able to share it on your WhatsApp, Instagram, or Facebook, you can just use this size 1280 by 1280. So there are other size. If you want to design ID card, there is a particular size. So all these size, it matters a lot. Contact us or report bug. If there is need for you to make any feedback, you can just click on this part. Tutorials. If you need tutorials, well, I bet you won't get anything from them. Remove ads. If you try to click on this remove ads, it will still lead you back to premium package. So recover autosave. Maybe you are working and suddenly your phone went off. After reopening your Pixellab, you can just come back to this recover autosave and click on you see the time and date there. Just click on it. Open a PLP file. Maybe your friend designed a particular graphics and you want to help him out, or you want to take a look at it. You can just open this PLP. If you click on it, it will lead you here. Then you click on this part. Then you can now open from your storage. So let us leave that side. So about assist, those are the remaining. We don't need all those things. So here on this 1 and 2, we've done with the first segment. So let us move to the second segment here. This part, you can see we have write, we have delete. You know, we can see that this man is inside a box. If I click on this delete, that means I'm trying to delete the selected object, but I don't want to delete it, so I just press cancel. And if there is need for me to write anything, you know, I can just use this plus sign here and click on test. I can also use this. Okay, sorry. Okay, you know, if you click on this plus, we have we have test. If you click on test, that means you want to add something, and you can see that I'm clicking on this object here. So if I want to edit this object, I just click on this pen. If I want to copy it, I click on this. You can see that we now have it. We now have another man. If I click on this, that means I want to increase the size. You know what? We can do that manually. You can by using our hand. So you can also do that from here. You can see that as I'm moving this upper part, the lower part is also moving. If you don't want the two to move together, just off this, then you'll be able to, can you see now, to do it one after the other. Okay, we still have this thing here. If you want to set this man at the middle now, just click on this and this. So by doing that, you've put this man at the center. But if you want this man to be at this right side, just click here. If you want it to be at the left side, click here. You want it to be at the lower part, at the upper part. So it depends on how you want the man, and you can also do it by using your hand. Can you see? So this for rotating. If you want to rotate, just click here, then you drag to 180. You can see that it is now upside down. If you turn to the negative side, it will still be turning upside down. But if you are dragging it slowly, you'll be able to achieve what you want. And maybe this is how you've turned it and you don't want it to be in this way, you can just press this circular arrow to return it back to the original state. And mind you can still do that by using your hand, by clicking this thing here. Just rotate. Can you see? So that's that on that aspect. If you want, okay, let me do something here. You can see that this man here is at the front of the star. So if you want this star to be at the front, that means you need to move this man behind the star. So you just click this thing. Can you see now? And if you want this man to be in front of the star, click here. Can you see now? Can you see now? So that's that. And if you want to delete this man, just click here, just like I already explained. So that's that on this aspect. So for this arrow, you know that we've deleted that man. So maybe you deleted the man by mistake and you want it to come back, just click on it. Can you see? So this icon is for zooming. If you want to zoom, maybe you want to do something and they need for you to zoom it, for you to be able to do it very well. So you just click on it, then you use your two fingers to drag. Can you see now? After you've dragged to your taste, you can see now, you can just lock. Can you see? So if you want to return it back to, just use your two hand to drag it. So this thing is called ruler. You can use this to set your workspace. Now after clicking this thing, you can see that we have this two icon at the lower part here. So if you click on this, if you click on any of this ruler, you can see that it's not movable. If you want to edit it, you need to click on this. Then after that, you cannot click on the one that you want to shift. So maybe we want to set our workspace now, and we want it to be in this. We are trying to do it like this. That means we are trying to set a barrier that whatever we are designing will be inside this box here. It won't go beyond this line here. This side won't go beyond this at the upper part and at the lower part. So this will guide you. Are you getting it now? So this is our layer. You know, I already said if you want to drag this man at the lower part, behind the star, I already told you that you can do it from here. So from this layer icon, you can still drag it. You know, this is where we have the star and this is the man. You can just drag the man behind this star and this emoji. You can see that we now have the man behind the star. If you want this to be behind the man, you can see now. So it depends on how you want everything to look like. So this is going to be the end of this class. So in the next class, I'll be talking about the third segment and the fourth segment. So the assignment that I'll be giving you in this class is for you to open your Pixellab play along with the first segment and the second segment, then import any image from your gallery, place it on the screen and write your name. So see you in next class.